Hey everyone, and welcome to today's Explainer. Today, we're diving into something that seems super straightforward on the surface. A piece of content from the YouTube channel @Mix, originally titled 20 Dogs Before and After Growing Up. Now, if you're a dog lover, you know exactly the kind of adorable, fuzzy compilation that title promises, right? But what we're going to unpack today is how this specific video actually completely transcends your standard pup montage. It hides a really, surprisingly profound observation. So let's get right into it. Okay, so when you click on a title like 20 Dogs Before and After Growing Up, your brain instantly sets this grand expectation. You're gearing up for a very specific, literal journey. On the before side of our mental timeline, we expect the classic puppy stuff. We're talking tiny paws, super clumsy walks, and just pure unadulterated innocence. And then on the after side, we anticipate those majestic, fully grown adult dogs. It's that chronological transformation we've all witnessed happen with our own pets. The whole setup promises a visual feast, basically documenting the physical passage of time across 20 different furry lives. We fully expect to see how time shapes their bodies, changing their size, their coats, the whole shebang. But actually, scratch that. Here is where the narrative takes a really sharp, unexpected turn. Normally, you'd expect a narrator to guide you through these 20 transformations, right? Maybe throwing in some cute anecdotes, timelines, or mentioning the breed names. Instead, we are met with this almost jarring silence. It's punctuated by a transcript so incredibly short, it literally forces you to stop and totally reevaluate what you're even watching. The entire spoken narrative of this piece, the whole script derived from the source material, is just a handful of words. It's not a documentary at all. It's not a chronological log. It's actually this beautifully minimalist, deeply contemplative reflection. Get this. The transcript, in its absolute entirety, reads, "Bien, in my mind." Translated into English, that's fine, in my mind. Just let that sink in for a second, okay? Fine, in my mind. With literally just those 4 simple words, the entire context of that before and after showcase is completely shattered and then beautifully rebuilt. The creator isn't just showing us physical growth anymore. By anchoring those visuals within my mind, they completely flip the script on us. We are yanked right out of the objective, physical reality of 20 dogs getting bigger and plunged directly into the subjective internal world of the dog itself, or, maybe it's the owner's enduring perception of them. This one simple quote totally redefines the whole concept of growing up. It's honestly a brilliant deconstruction of aging. Because think about it. On one hand, you have the visible, undeniable physical aging of a dog. You've got the graying muzzle, the slower pace, the sheer mass of adulthood that the title originally promised us. The physical body absolutely ages, for sure. But the internal world, that subjective mental state, that remains happily, blissfully untouched. Fine, in my mind. It suggests this beautiful dissonance. A dog might grow to be 80 pounds, but internally they're still that curious, energetic, goofy puppy just waiting for you to throw the ball. So what are we really looking at here? It's basically 2 totally distinct realities happening at the exact same time. First, you've got the physical reality. That's the changing, aging bodies of these 20 dogs that we observe from the outside. It's that inevitable march of time that we all witness as pet owners. But then there's the second reality. The hidden gem. Inside, they remain completely unchanged. And this emotional juxtaposition, that is what makes this concept so incredibly poignant. We might look at our older dogs and see the heavy years they've lived, but they look right back out at the world with the exact same youthful spirit they had on day one. They don't conceptualize their own aging. The physical transformation is really just for us to see, while the mental youth is for them to feel. Which brings us to a final, really emotionally resonant thought to wrap up today's explainer. They physically grow, but do they remain puppies in their minds? It's a pretty profound question to walk away with, don't you think? Whenever you look at an older dog trying to squeeze into a tiny bed that's clearly 5 sizes too small for them, or when they suddenly get this wild burst of energy despite their stiff joints, you are witnessing exactly this phenomenon. They have physically grown, yes, absolutely, but in their minds, nothing has changed. The creator managed to capture the entire emotional arc of dog ownership with just a few visual cues and 4 simple words. So the next time you look at a senior dog, ask yourself, are you just seeing the adult body, or